Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be reading the Inheritance Games series in this video. I have actually already filmed me reading the first one, but I haven't made an intro yet, so that's what this is. This has been one of my most anticipated series for a long time now, and I'm just happy to actually be reading it. Finally getting the time to put my all into this series. This is gonna be non-spoilery as well, so if you haven't read it, don't worry, there's gonna be no spoilers. The Inheritance Games is a mystery series about Avery Grams, and basically she gets this inheritance from this old man that she never met, and suddenly she's a billionaire, and the whole Hawthorne's family kind of hates her because she's took all of their money, all of their properties. They all thought they were gonna get all of this stuff in the will, but they didn't. Tobias Hawthorne decided to give it all to Avery, and it's just her trying to figure out what the goal was, why Tobias did this. I hate the UK covers so much, they are so ugly. Got them for a really good deal on TikTok shop, and what's really annoying is the nicer covers are now on TikTok shop for a lot cheaper. I paid £17 for these when they have the nice covers for £12, so I think I'm going to order them. But as I said in the intro, I have already started the Inheritance Games, the first book. This is so gripping already, like I'm already so obsessed with it, and I've only read I think about 50 pages, yeah, 52 pages, and I'm on chapter 13. Chapter 13 already. The chapters are so short, which just makes it so good to read. But literally everything that it says on the back has already happened. I'm going to try to read to about 150 pages, 200, because I would like to finish this tomorrow and start the second one, because I'm aiming to try and read these books in 3 days. Don't know whether that'll happen because Avery got all this money. The whole family absolutely hates her, and she has to live in this house with this family. She is literally terrified for her life. She feels like someone's gonna hurt her because she's just randomly got all this money when she has nothing to do with this man, and she feels like all the family are out to get her, which they kind of are. And Grayson literally comes into her room and is like, "You're a scam," when she's literally not. She is so confused herself, so that adds so much to the book as well. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what happens in this book. I think from what I know, Jameson and Grayson are the love triangle in this, and so far I much prefer Jameson. I also really like Xander. I just think Xander's the sweetest. He's so funny. I feel like her and Xander are gonna have a really good friendship, which I'm excited for. I am up to page 202, chapter 49, and I'm done with reading for now, but this is just getting more and more immersive and interesting as I read, and I just love it so much. I am so intrigued to find out what this whole thing with Emily is, and Grayson and Jameson, like what is going on there. I really want to know. I love Jameson and Avery together. I just think it's such a sweet dynamic between them, and how he's always teasing her. I love their scenes together. Grayson, I don't know, I'm not loving him right now. I much prefer Jameson in this whole love triangle. I think he's a much more of an interesting and compelling character to me, but I am really intrigued to find out more about Grayson and see what his whole deal is and why he's so cold. And there was one scene where he's starting to show a bit more of his personality. Hopefully I find out more about him soon. It's 4 AM right now. I couldn't stop reading. I was going to read up to page 150, but I just couldn't stop there. Honestly, if I could, I would keep reading, but it's really late and I need to go to sleep. Hi, so it is actually really late, but I am in the worst sleeping pattern, and we're real on this channel. It's literally 12:32 at night, but I am planning to finish this book, and there is 175 pages around that to finish, which is a lot. But you know, we're gonna do it, even if I'm up till like 4 or 5 in the morning and I've got to be up for the dentist. I do these things to myself, and I really want to finish this book. because I can't wait to continue the series already, and I'm only halfway through. Like, I am obsessed. I literally love Jameson and Avery together, like when they're trying to figure out the riddles and figure out what's going on. It is so exciting to read. I've never read anything quite like this before. So good. So good.
Oh, honey, bunny, sugar white color, white color, white color.
I am gonna say like little scenes without spoilers, so watch this at your own risk. Someone is currently after Avery, and I have no idea who it is. And I'm nervous, but that was such a good scene. Like, 1 minute everything was fine, and the next minute just someone was after them. Oh my god. This is so like tense. I love it so much.
Oh, honey, bunny, sugar white color, white color, white color, white. You're such a fool if you believe that you found the jewel, yeah. You're such a tool if you believe that you found the beautiful, yeah. Your soul doesn't burn the fire, your heart doesn't shock the wire.
Jameson knows how to make me swoon. I always knew you were special. This is so good. It started off good. Now it's going bad.
Oh, honey, bunny, sugar white color, white color, white color, white.
He had to ruin it. If you haven't read The Inheritance Games, there is a love triangle in this, and it's between Jameson and Grayson. I feel like that's not a spoiler because everyone knows they're the love interests. But Jameson is my favourite right now, but I feel like Grayson's gonna grow on me. Jameson, I really like him, but he did something that really hurt me. And I don't know how to feel.
Honey, bunny, sugar white color, white
Kinda makes sense.
color. She's probably asleep. A white color, she does.
So much has happened in the last 50 pages. Holy crap. Things are happening left, right and centre. Grayson really breaks my heart because he feels like he has to protect Avery. He feels like it's his duty to do so because of things that have happened in the past. And when him and Avery have interactions, it feels so raw and sad. Grayson's really making me feel things. Every time they have to discover a new thing, a new riddle, I can just imagine it in my brain. It is so much fun. I literally feel like I'm watching a movie. Jennifer Lynn's Band's writing is top notch. Like, she does so well at explaining things without over explaining and making it complicated. That's what I was worried about with this, but it's not complicated at all. It's easy to follow, easy to understand, and I love that because I feel like I'm watching a movie and it's great. I just kind of found out like why Tobias did what he did and why Avery got the inheritance, but I feel like there's definitely more to it. And the way Jennifer Lynn Barnes has brought all this together is absolutely incredible. It's laid out so freaking well. That ending, I literally had to read it like 5 times. I was like, what? Oh my god, what a great ending. What a good twist. I cannot wait to get into the second book. I need to know what's gonna happen. Like right now. I literally had to read it so many times, so I was like, surely. How is, like, I was just like so mind boggled by that. Maybe I'm stupid for not seeing it coming, but I literally did not see it coming at all. Wow. Anyways, I'm gonna give this 5 stars because I just had so much fun with it. It was incredible. I have a feeling this series is gonna become one of my absolute favourites because the first one was incredible and I feel like the other 2 are just gonna be as good. All the characters were so captivating and interesting. Libby and Avery's relationship I really enjoyed as well. Their sisterly bond I loved. The little flashbacks with Avery and her mother, they were really good. Yeah, there was so much about this that I loved. This is such a page turner. Like, every page counted, every word counted, every single thing in this book counted for something. It all led up to something incredible. And the dynamic with all the brothers, I love it when they're all together. It's just the best. Yeah, 5 stars, 5 freaking stars. And Avery's story and the reason why she was involved in all this was such a good outcome. The twist with the brothers as well was so sad. The fact that they blamed themselves for these things, and there's so many deep rooted issues between them, and something happened that brought their relationship apart, and then seeing them come together again made my heart so happy. Today I'm going to be reading The Hawthorne Legacy. I just think this one's going to be even better than the first one, just with how the first one ended off. It ended on a massive cliffhanger, and I'm excited to see where the story goes and if we figure anything else out about Toby.
A white collar, she's probably asleep. A white collar, she doesn't wanna meet. Oh, honey bunny, sugar plum. White collar, white collar, white collar, white. Oh, honey bunny, sugar plum. White collar, white collar, white collar, white.
This is really hard to speak about without giving spoilers, but I'm going to try my best. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my fan, but there's no way I can film this video without the fan on. It's absolutely boiling in England. The first day it's actually been warm in ages. We have had the worst summer. It's felt like October, but anyways, yeah, I'm 100 pages in, and this book jumped straight into the plot. Just getting faster and faster paced. There's twists and turns every 2 seconds in this one. So much has happened already. Something happened that I wasn't expecting at all. I was like, but it really makes sense, and it's just crazy how this all came together. And Toby is a bit of a crazy mastermind sort of guy for all this. This is incredible, like the first one. It's so hard to speak about it without giving spoilers. I'm trying, okay? The good thing about this as well, like every time a chapter ends, it always ends on like a cliffhanger or a little secret or a riddle. I think Sky's the character I hate the most. She's definitely the character I hate the most. Like, she makes me so angry, I hate her. Hi, so you know how I was like, I'm gonna read all these books in 3 days. It's now Wednesday of the week after. I'm still in the slump that I was talking about in the TBR jar video. Like, I finished the first one so fast, but this one, I'm really enjoying it, but it got to, I think, like Thursday or Friday, and then I just didn't want to read for like 4 days. I kept trying to pick it up and it wasn't happening. But today, I am determined to try and finish this book, because I really, really love the book. It's nothing to do with the book, because I am really enjoying it. And I feel like this is going to be 5 stars as well, maybe 4.5. But I don't know, there's just something going on with me these past 2 months. I just have not felt like reading. I hated Thea in the first book, but she's really growing on me now. I'm really enjoying Thea and Rebecca in this book. Wasn't a lover of them in the first one, but they have more of a presence in this book, I'd say, than they do in the first one. And character development is really good. I want more of Libby and Nash. Like, every little interaction that I get from them, I just love it. And I would honestly read a book about them too, because they seem like the perfect grumpy sunshine. I finished The Hawthorne Legacy last night, and I think I'm going to give this one 4 stars. Just because I had more fun with the first one. I still really enjoyed this though. It was still incredible. The only reason why I've put it down a bit is because, I'm going to be honest, this might make me sound stupid because it's YA, but there was a lot of twists in this, and sometimes it was hard for me to keep up, and I was getting mixed up with the family members and stuff like that. I kept having to pause and like figure out like who's who and stuff like that, which might make me stupid. I am really bad at like family stuff in books. Like, I just get people mixed up so easily. Yeah, and there was a lot more of that in this, because it's literally called The Hawthorne Legacy. It's about the Hawthorns, which is a big family. There was some really good twists in there. The ending, Oh my god, crazy. But there was a quote at the end, I thought I'd share it, it's not a spoiler. Jameson says, "This is Hawthorne House. There will always be another mystery. Just when you think you've found the last hidden passage, the last tunnel, the last secret built into the walls, there will always be one more." Which just really encapsulates this series. Like, you think it's over. It never is when it comes to the Hawthorns. There's always something that's next. It wasn't that hard to follow. I'm just really stupid sometimes. Like, once I've, like, took a step back and, like, thought in my brain, like, who's this? I was like, oh yeah, I know who that is. But I kept having to do that, which might make me stupid. I don't know, because I feel like no one else feels this way about this book. I feel like everyone finds it so easy to follow, which I did, but I still had to, like, think who is who a lot. I loved following the brothers. The brothers are, like, my favourite thing, like, especially when they're all together. I loved that so much. I loved figuring out more about Tobias and Toby and figuring out, like, what's that all about. There was a lot in this book. I also really enjoyed, I don't really think this is a spoiler, but I enjoyed, like, the elements with Avery when people were after her. I thought that was really good. It made the tensions really high. The tensions were so much higher in this, I feel like, but I had a lot more fun with the first one. Some of the scenes in this, oh my god, incredible. Jennifer Lynn Barnes is the queen of plot twists, the literal queen. Like, I think within the first 50 pages something happened and I'm like, what the hell? She literally tricks you so much in these books, which I really love. I loved learning more about Avery's mum in this as well. I thought that was really beautiful, and that whole twist was freaking beautiful as well. Sad, tragic and beautiful. The Hawthorne Island thing just broke my heart. Toby's story, so sad. This had a lot of sad twists in it, but it was just phenomenal. So yeah, 4 stars. I think I'm going to give it 4. I might bump it up to 4.5. I'll let you know at the end. Today I'm going to be reading The Final Gambit. I think this is the last book in the Inheritance game series, but I know there's a 4th one coming out, but I'm not sure if it's a new series in the same world or if it is a part of the Inheritance game series. But I think the 4th one is a sequel but still follows the brothers, and I think Grayson's the main character, which I'm so excited for that. Okay, let me just check. 4th book is called The Brothers Hawthorne. No, it is a part of the Inheritance games. 4 brothers, 2 missions, 1 explosive read. Yeah, Grayson Hawthorne's the main character. So, but we're not going to be following Avery anymore, which kind of makes me sad. I mean, I know we're going to get her in the book, but I am so excited to follow Grayson because I want to know more about him. I'm hoping I learn more about him in this. Also, Jennifer Lynn Barnes' character development, top notch. Jameson's development in the 2nd book, amazing. Grayson's development, so freaking good. I love Jameson Hawthorne so freaking much. He's got to be my favourite character from this whole series. Like, he stands out to me so much. I love Avery. She's probably my 2nd favourite. All I'm going to say is the hot air balloon! The hot air balloon. Oh my freaking god. That is just so freaking cute. So freaking cute. I love Jameson Hawthorne. I freaking love him. I love seeing him simp as well. Like, obsessed. I'm freaking obsessed.
In paradise, I kinda like it. In paradise, where can I see your face? Feel the same way, why don't you say my name? Yeah.
I need more of Max, Xander and Avery together, because that trio, I love it. I love Xander and Avery's friendship so much, and I also love Avery and Max's friendship. First 50 pages, stakes are crazy already, so much has happened. Avery just received something pretty freaking scary, and I'm excited to see where this goes. I feel like Nash is the father that Avery never had. Like, he's just so good to her and so caring with her. I just love whenever they're together. He helped her with a lot of things. It was just a scene where he made sure that she was okay, and he literally always does that. He always asks her if she's okay, hugs her, and I really love that. I love that he's so good to her, and I love that Avery has Libby and Nash as parental figures. I think it's really sweet because she needs that in her life, and he just cares so much about her and always wants to know that she's okay, and it's the sweetest thing ever. I love it. I've just found out about a couple. I'm not going to say who because it would be kind of a spoiler. But oh my god, I am so happy about that. I really hope they do actually become a thing because they would be perfect together. Because they're both just so funny. I love them both so much. One thing I will say, which I was talking about the triangle a lot in the first one. The way Jennifer Lynn Barnes writes it is really good, to be honest. And I actually really enjoy the triangle. So yeah, I thought I'd just mention that because I know a lot of people probably stray away from series with love triangles because not many people are big fans of it. But the one in this series is actually quite good. They both have elements that I like about them, but I am Team Jameson. I haven't changed my lane throughout all the books. I've been Team Jameson. I'm still Team Jameson. I feel so bad for Grey. Like, he just feels like he has to constantly have this tough exterior. He can never show emotion. And I feel like that's all falling apart from what I'm gathering in these first 60 pages. And I just hope he finally starts to show more of his vulnerable side, which I feel like is going to happen. I just hope that he realises that he cannot hide his emotions because it's not going to end well. And I hope that he starts to break down those tough exterior walls. Hi, so it is the week after the last time I read. This book's kind of been all over the place and it's kind of embarrassing that it took me 2 weeks to read this series. I'm going to finish it tonight though. The slump has really been slumping. Like, this reading slump is literally killing me off. I am up to page 306, chapter 74, so I only have about 70 pages left and I'm going to finish this book tonight. Even though I've took a lot of breaks from this book, I'm getting the 5-star feeling from it. I just love it so much. Like, even though I've took breaks, every time I come back to it I'm still fully immersed in the world, which is really hard for me. If I take a break from a book, it's hard for me to get back into it, but I have no problems with this one because the writing is just phenomenal. I am enjoying this one more than I enjoyed the second one. I still love the second one so much, but the first one and this one are definitely like my favourites. Yeah, I am just so excited to get the 4th book in this series. I think it's out now, but I'm not 100% sure. Just to follow Grayson's character more because he really intrigues me, as I've said before in this vlog, especially now just with everything he's been through in this. And Xander, there was something that happened in this book and it made my heart so happy because he deserves this and he deserves to have that person in his life, so that made me really happy. There was 2 chapters that specifically really stood out to me in this book, and those were chapter 67 and chapter 69. I was literally glued to those pages. They were some of the best chapters in this book. It was so intense. It was so good. The twists in this book are crazy, like so crazy. I'm loving the plot in this one so much. I'm gonna finish this one now and I'll let you know my thoughts at the end. Also, I'm going to do a quick bookmark haul because I got the cutest bookmarks today. So I ordered 5 bookmarks from the store on Etsy called Did You Tell a Store, and these are just the cutest bookmarks. They're such great quality as well, and the glossy, which is a win in my book. I love glossy bookmarks. They're so good. But I got this one that says Just One More Chapter with a cute little flower design, and then it's got this groovy design on the back. Love that one. And then I got this one that says Take Me to Another World. Hopefully it's focusing on them. I'll do it like that so you can see it better. It says Take Me to Another World with clouds on it. Again, just beautiful. Then I got 2 smut ones because I love my spicy books. So I got this one that says Smut all the way down with lips on the bottom and then flowers on the back. Super adorable. And then I got this one, which is the one that really stood out to me. It says Hot Girls Read Smut, and then it's got chili peppers on the back, which I freaking love this design so much. Then the last one that I got was this one that says Reading is my therapy, with some beautiful butterflies on the back and the front. This is so pretty. I love them so much, so you should definitely check out her store. She's a small business and I'm going to order more from her when she comes out with more bookmarks because I love these so freaking much.
You paralyze it, I kinda like it. I'm paralyzed, where can I see your face? If it's certain way, why don't you come my way? Yeah.
I just finished the final gambit and I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars because I love this so much, and those last 100 pages, holy freaking crap, like just wow. There's always twists and turns throughout all these books, but them last 100 pages, the stakes are always so high. I loved the ending so much. I thought that was like the perfect ending. I just really enjoyed it. It was just so good. I am officially obsessed with this series. I cannot wait to buy the nice covers. I'm literally speechless. I can't even get my thoughts out of what I thought of this book. I just thought this was incredible, and I loved what Avery ended up doing with the fortune that she inherited. I thought that was such a good ending to this series. I know there is a 4th one coming out, but I think it's a part of the Inheritance Game series, but it's like a whole new thing because it's from Grayson's POV, it's not from Avery's anymore. I'm excited to just see the brothers together again. I love seeing them all together, and I love that Avery's a part of this family now. There's kind of a big found family trope in this book. I felt like Avery really figured out who she was because of the Hawthorne brothers, and found herself because of the Hawthorne brothers, and really developed such a beautiful dynamic with all of them, and I just loved that so much. I actually really loved the side characters as well. I highly recommend this series if you haven't read it. I'm assuming you have though. I feel like everyone's read this series. I'm just going to grab the other books, do a wrap up of everything. We have officially finished the Inheritance Games series. I am so sad, but I'm glad there's a 4th book. Obviously first I read the Inheritance Games, which I gave 5 freaking stars. This was such a great book to start off the series. It was amazing. And then we read the Hawthorne Legacy, which I gave 4 stars originally, but I'm going to give it 4.5 stars because I did really enjoy this one. I got a little confused sometimes, but that's just me being stupid. Other than that, I really loved this. 4.5 stars. I feel like I would have enjoyed this one more if I wasn't in a reading slump, but that's just the circumstances. I couldn't help being in a slump, and despite the slump I still really liked this one a lot. And then lastly we just finished the Final Gambit, which I also gave 5 freaking stars. I also loved this one so much. I can't decide which one of these I liked more, but I really enjoyed both of them. I also loved this one because I was more connected to the characters in this one. Followed them through 3 books now, so I am just so attached to these characters. So that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed seeing me read the Inheritance Games, and I can't wait to read, I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's the Brothers Hawthorne or something like that. So I can't wait to read the other series that Jennifer Lynn Barnes has got out that I know a lot of people are obsessing over at the moment. I feel like I will really enjoy that because I loved her writing so much. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe. If you've read these books before, let me know in the comments if you're Team Jameson or Team Grayson. I'm definitely a Jameson girly, but yeah, I love you all. I'll see you in the next one.